Liverpool have been linked with a young attacking forward, and it's a name that you'll recognise instantly, but it's a name that, quite frankly, surprised me. So, Football Transfers have listed Liverpool as a potential suitor for Ansu Fati, obviously on loan at the minute at Brighton from Barcelona. Now, from my own research into this, when I seen the link, I started doing a bit of research, looking at other stories, looking at quotes from the player and his representative and stuff. And to the best of my knowledge, I think Ansu Fati is set on returning to Barcelona at the end of this season. Obviously, when he was given the number 10 shirt at Barca after Messi left, it didn't go to plan. And there was an article that said that the shirts just weren't selling and that Barcelona were willing to move him on. So this kind of came as a surprise to many of us when we seen Ansu Fati going to Brighton. We knew that he was available. We knew that he was being linked with moves away. But to see him go to Brighton on loan, clever. Clever for them, clever from us. Or excuse me, clever from them, clever from Barca. And just felt like a decent loan move. But now Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United have all been linked with a move for the player. But as I've said, from my research, it looks like he doesn't want to leave Barcelona permanently. I don't know. This is why I didn't go with that as the stream title tonight, because I didn't know how much belief to put into the Ansu Fati story. Like, one, he still has a lot to prove. He was coming back from a serious knee injury at Barcelona that curtailed him for a while. But if you look at the conveyor belt of talent that's coming through at Barcelona, 15, 16-year-old wonder kids coming through, Gavi, Pedri as well. La Masia is producing a lot of talent. So would there be a spot for Ansu Fati to go back there? Well, Barcelona are linked to Lucho, so that's a move obviously they want to happen. They have Rafinha there at the minute and Ferran Torres, who aren't really pulling up any trees. Robert Lewandowski's at the tail end of his career. They moved Dembele on. What do you guys think? Would you think there's any truth to Ansu Fati at Liverpool? Do you think he's good enough for Liverpool? I certainly would feel concerned if he was the Mohamed Salah replacement. I don't see enough yet to justify that. He's having a really good start to his Brighton career, if you want to call it that, or his season at Brighton. And he's definitely coming into form, and he's forming some good relationships with those other Brighton players and attackers, and he's starting to look full of confidence. But I don't know. I really don't know if it'll be a good fit. And I also don't know if that knee injury is a persistent one or one that might come back and cause problems down the line for him. So, just for shits and giggles, if Liverpool were interested and if there was a deal to be had, what number would you put on Ansu Fati? What number would you think would be a fair valuation for any club? And as I mentioned, it's not just Liverpool who've been linked, Arsenal have been linked as well, and I'm sure many clubs around Europe will be taking notice. But for the player and his representatives, what I've read today suggests he wants back to Barca.